I'm sorry for that. Thank you so much for guiding me to be here again. Thank you so much for the time. I thank you so much for guiding me, ma'am, for really like replying with my emails. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I consider this as one of my like emotional weakness. Like I'm an easy to cry person. I consider this a weakness because I don't like it. Like I don't want to cry for like a sad experience because it can affect me emotionally, and I want to be cheerful always as a teacher. But um, I make it into a positive aspect, like being sympathetic to other people, especially to my students, can really help me a lot because it can really tend, like what I do in my class is that I really know my students well, what is their background as a student, especially with their family, their economic status, because I was a student who was really struggling hard with financial difficulties in life. So I really talked to the parents. What are the possible reasons? Why are they always late? Why are they dropping out of school? And then why are they not interested to go to school? So I connect with the parents because I understand how is it like to be really having or really facing difficulties in life. So that's it. So I thank that sympathetic attitude of mine too, but I really hate to cry for sad experiences. Thank you so much for the question, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I do have, and I use smart TV. It's not smart board, it's smart TV where I can be able to connect it with my tablet, my Samsung tablet, where I can do screencasting if I have some like instruction for my students to have in the class. I quickly connect it with my Samsung tablet so that they can be able to have quick instructions and activities from that. I yeah, for that I let the students also like use their Android phones to connect to that smart TV so that they will be able to experience also the same experience that I have. And for the laptop, of course, I do have it and I use it, especially before the pandemic, ma'am. I really try using like connecting to my students. We have group chat in Messenger, like I can send them supplemental material if needed. And during this pandemic time, I use also Google Classroom. Actually, we use modular learning for our learners today, modules answering, but for the supplemental materials, like we cannot connect them individually or face to face, so we send them through Google Classroom or Messenger, and there it can help them. And for those students who doesn't have access to the internet, like I give them my phone number and then they can call me, the parents can call me for some instructions which are difficult for them to follow too. That's it, ma'am. What is the first level that you mentioned, ma'am? May I can you please repeat? All right. Yeah, it's a new word for me. Thank you so much for that.
So, yeah, I would like to share, ma'am, that I really love creating video lessons for my students. Like, I am really explorative in terms of technology. Like, for now, I create video lessons for my students, and I would like to share that I am part of the division schools program of our school, our division-wide program, which is Gia on Air. Gia is our dialect in Bisaya or Cebuano. Gia, which means guide on air. So in that guide on air, the division selected some teachers to be broadcasters on TV and on the radio. So I was selected from my school. Actually, we are two from our school. The other one is from our TLE department and me from the English department. So I do script writing. I do broadcasting. We had shootings, and then also for radio.
So what I do is that I should be really explorative on creating video lessons because I help them too. So by that time, I was really being pushed, being more explorative in terms of technology. And I would like also to share, ma'am, that in our school we have this mobile teaching where the videos that we are creating, I am a contributor to that. I really love making videos, and then we bring this video lesson to our students, especially in remote areas. Like the copy of our videos be brought to them. We connected to the small villages, we call it barangay, the barangay people with the barangay officials, and then we let our students, especially in this pandemic time, to view these videos that we created, that I created too as part of the group for that. So I am thankful for that experience, and if it's okay, I do have copies of my videos created for that. So yeah, I love exploring technology, ma'am. I've used also educational games for my students to be engaged more in the activities. I do love to explore technology. Thank you so much. So I can relate this to my family because I have a daughter where we don't like her to be really like focusing and be engrossed in technology because it can really affect her health. So for this situation, I really have to set rules and to guide them, because they should know specific time when to use technology, and guide them on the disadvantages of using technology so much. So same as with my students, I will really encourage to really use technology like in moderation. It can help us a lot, but then they should really like be focusing also on what are the healthy factors that can be brought by using technology in moderation, ma'am. So we really have to consider those things also as mentors, as educators, for our students to be given advices like those things. May I, could you please repeat the question, ma'am?
Yes, thank you so much for explaining, ma'am. Yes, I want that the teacher of my students is the same like me. Is that the point, ma'am? Yes, yeah, because as for me, I observe in myself that I really support and I really monitor my students. So I have this passion of really monitoring the students, like saying to them, do not be shy to participate, because my child is somewhat shy to participate. So I want the teacher to be really encouraging the students to not to be shy to participate, because when I am in the classroom, I tell them we are learners together. You should not be shy. I am a learner too, so let us learn together. Let's consider this as our training ground, so that we can all together be successful. We can be not shy in public speaking. So I really wanted the teacher to be like pushing, motivating, and encouraging and supporting the students to be really not to be shy, because before I was really a shy person. So I want the teacher to be really encouraging, pushing the students not to be shy to participate, and they can learn by doing too.
Because my philosophy is that to learn by doing, ma'am. Thank you so much for the activities that I can coach or supervise. I can help with the school paper advisory class, which I have experience with that, and I can be a great help for the reading tutorials because I am a reading coordinator. And yesterday we had a full training day for the reading tutorials. We call that Reaching for the Stars reading tutorial, so I can be of help with that. And also for writing, ma'am, I can help students with their writing skills. And I am also a sporty person, but not a good swimmer. I'm a sporty person. I was a varsity in my college days, softball varsity player, so I can coach with softball and chess too. And I do love singing too. I can help. And for public speaking as well, I can help, or I can also explore other things that the school is going to give me, ma'am. I can help with that. Thank you so much. Sharing room is not a problem for me, or sharing the house is not a problem for me, because I was used to like sharing. I studied and was in a dormitory all for girls, and then I am a married woman, so it's not a problem for me. It can be a great support system for me, because if given the chance, it can be really a new place and a new adventure for me. So it's great to have someone to share with the new environment that I would have. You said that any question that I could ask? I think none, but as long as the area is safe for us as teachers, then everything would be fine. Yes, ma'am, I am. I am really qualified and physically and mentally able to do that. Actually, I have read and researched on the job description that the school has, and then I was really happy reading it, because I know I have the capability to do it with my experience for teaching 11 years in the public school. So I am really hoping to have that responsibility in the future, a new challenge for me. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am. My question would be like, if given the chance, what are your evaluation processes that could help us like extend more with our teaching? Thank you so much, ma'am. That's really a great support system. Thank you so much. I think that would be all for the question, ma'am. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm so sorry for the last time, and thank you so much for guiding me today. Thank you for replying my email. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. Thank you. I am really grateful, ma'am. With that, I mean, I had the chance, ma'am. If well, I wanted to cry. It's my weakness. Thank you. God bless. Bye. Thank you. Wow.